Coach Nell, Fortner. Coach, if you could open us up with some remarks before we take questions.
Yeah, just a real disappointing loss tonight. I thought Notre Dame made plays down the stretch. They hit some really big shots down the stretch at the shot clock, at the buzzer, and we just couldn't get stops, couldn't get loose balls. Really important big loose balls during that overtime period. But, I thought, we dug ourselves a bit of a hole, we dug our way out of it, and then just couldn't score enough. Didn't get enough just didn't have enough inside presence today, which is unusual for us. But credit to Notre Dame's zone defense. They really did a number on us as far as shutting down, Hermosa and Kubai. But we had our opportunities. We didn't shoot well at the free throw line, and that's never a good thing. And just a few plays here and there during regulation, maybe the game wouldn't have gone into overtime, but it did, and we just didn't win it.
Questions, Rod?
I think at one point, you're talking about the inside presence. At one point in the first half, Kubai and Hermosa were 0 for 13. Do you feel that they were taking bad shots, or was it they were not aggressive enough? Or?
Yeah. Look, they had an opportunity to take good shots, and I thought they took bad shots. So they were there. Sometimes it looked like the shot, they weren't even looking at the basket. They were just like kind of chunking it up there. And I think that, Maya Dotson is a really long, really good, excellent athlete. And she creates problems for shooters in there. Her presence and her length, she's an excellent rim protector. And so she did a good job of doing that tonight. But I think we made her job a little easier than it needed to be. And we've got to do better than that next time.
Not the same situation at the end of regulation as with the Clemson game, but did you feel more like the girls were prepared on that last possession that Notre Dame had before the regulation ended?
I mean, I always feel like we're prepared. Are you talking about the last possession, Notre Dame? Which possession?
Yeah, the last one of the fourth quarter.
Trying to think back what happened.
Steal.
Oh yeah, that I just thought our defense really locked down, and we had, this team, boy, when they have that grit and that fight, and they're pretty tough. So they locked down on that one, and she gets the steal, but. There's so many things that are running through my mind right now that we could have done differently, but we didn't, and that's sport, that's the game. But if we get a chance to play them again, maybe we'll see what we can do.
Ken?
I was curious that last play of regulation when Loaded Mike got the steal. Are you not able to advance?
No, she got the steal and then made a pass, and so you can't do that. So. She made the pass and then called timeout. You have to get the ball, and you can't advance it or dribble it or anything like that.
There was a stretch in the second quarter where it was 4 or 5 possessions in a row. You turned it over and scored, and you get shots on the ball. And I'm curious kind of what you saw there as far as
Bad basketball. That's what I saw. The zone, their zone was just, they moved really well in it. They're really good, and they're big. That's a big team, and we just didn't do a good job taking care of the basketball. I thought we let them make us play on our heels, and I'm not sure. The disappointing part is I don't know why. I thought we got things going pretty well. Finally when we got ourselves into a flow of wanting to attack them and attack the zone through dribble penetration, and really trying to get inside of that zone. I thought we were getting the ball moving a little better, but we just didn't knock down enough shots when we needed to knock them down. So
I think through the first 3 quarters they had over 40 points in the paint, and a lot of those came from their perimeter players. But you started to do a better job in the fourth quarter. And that seemed like that brought you back in the game. You kept Miles and the other guards out there on the perimeter.
I'm going to tell you something. Y'all just saw one of the best point guards in the country play. Olivia Miles is phenomenal. And she is not easy to guard, and she is excellent. I can't believe she's going to play in this league for 4 years. You know, like, she's going to be a real headache for a long time. Tremendous ball handler and just has a really good sense of the game. So she's hard to guard. You take one thing away from her, and she makes you pay for it somehow else. So there was, at halftime, 26 of their 30 points were in the paint. We couldn't keep the ball out of the paint. They were just getting right, downhill. You think, well, play his own. Well, yeah, they got all three-point shooters all around the place. So it was, you had to pick your poison a little bit, and we just struggled to keep them from getting downhill and in that paint on us. Their transition offense was really good.
Time for a couple more? All right.
You still have 3 or 4 games left before the tournament, and of course, this was a game you guys really probably needed as far as seeds and that type of thing. But what will the message be to your team as far as the importance of these other games, even though it's not a Notre Dame or a Louisville?
Every one of it doesn't even matter who it is. Every game is important. We need to win them all. And Miami comes in here on Sunday. They beat us down in Miami. They're going to want to beat us again. So it's not you have no advantage in this league. You have no home court advantage. It doesn't matter if you're on the road or at home. And everybody's fighting now, down the stretch, trying to get a better seed in the ACC tournament. So Sunday will be, it'll be a big game. Every game from here on out's a big game. We're trying to make it. We're trying to do something, and we'll see if we can make it happen.
Right over here, and then we'll finish up with them.
What's the main thing you want to see improve in this final stretch going into the tournament?
Our defense has to improve. We were a pretty good defensive team there for a while, but our defense is not as good as it was there for a stretch of time and during this season. And we've got to get back to our fundamentals of our defense. We're just. I don't think, I think we're coming, I always think we're coming along offensively, but we go stretches of time where we turn the ball over and we're, so that it hits your confidence, and so we've got to stop turning the ball over multiple times in a row because you can't get any kind of offensive rhythm that way, and that's something that's got to stop.
Ken, last one?
I feel like all my questions have been answered, but I have the opportunity. What's your sense of kind of the team's psyche, I guess, going through this period where you had some opportunities and lost them, and now you kind of have to pick things back up?
Yeah, I think I think our confidence took a hit. I think when we had the 2 losses on the road to NC State and Virginia Tech, I think it took a hit. And we're trying to find it again. So, these are kids. They work hard. They give you everything they've got every day, but they're kids, and they have to process things. And we have to circle back around and help them process this a little bit better and understand that we're still an excellent team, and we've still got a lot of basketball ahead of us. So, and we'll do that. And they're a older group. You can talk to them. So we've just got to sit down and try to bring them back around and understand exactly where we are right now, who we are.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, thank you.